Just 1 second. How are you doing? Come close. So fifth. Thank you so much for that beans. It was so, you did it so well. The way you served it. Who served it, mommy? You're the one that did it. Oh, my baby. Thank you very much. So I just wanted to thank you. All right, my darling. Welcome back, guys. Sorry, my audio ran away the other video. So I showed a video where the Call of Duty creator lost his life. Lost his life in a Ferrari crash. The same thing that they did to Anthony Joshua is the same thing the guys did. Yeah, like I said earlier on, Nigeria failed because there was no ambulance. Anthony Joshua had to be taken in a car to the hospital. Where I'm not going to take that failure away from Nigeria. You guys can do better. Nigerian government, you guys can do better. But that Nigeria happened to him is a lie. Dangerous driving, over speeding. There is no way a bulletproof car will crumple like paper, like that, at 60 kilometers per hour. It's not possible. A reinforced vehicle with bulletproof, there's no way. It's not possible. But you know, there's one thing I want to say here. To those people who did not make it in Nigeria. Let me tell you, there are some people that did not make it in Nigeria. They can't even afford to come home and do Dirty December. Some people did not make it in Nigeria, went abroad, but every year they come home. Some people live abroad, have built mansions in their villages. They come home every year to their villages. The really bitter people. The really bitter people. John says, if there was no truck parked on the road, would the car have crushed on its own? The truck, John, you have a point, but the truck was not parked on the road. The car was parked on the sand at the far end of the road. And I've seen trucks parked in America and the UK. I've seen flatbeds. I've seen somebody's car break down and a flatbed is picking that car up. I saw it my last trip to the UK. A woman's car broke down and they used a flatbed to come and carry it. And that flatbed was there. There was a bit of traffic and that flatbed was there for at least 10 minutes. While they loaded the car onto the flatbed. It could have happened there too. It was clear. You see, you need to understand. There's a road. Then there is the gravel end of the road. And then there is dust. The trailer was parked in dust, not even on the gravel end of the road. The trailer was, the distance between the cars and it, for you to go and meet that trailer where it was, it means you had veered off the road. Please, why are you veering off the road? Somebody can even argue that it was the truck that saved AJ. The truck was not parked on the road. I will show you the evidence. I don't want to bring anybody because I want to preach today, but I will show you the evidence. I will show you the evidence. Then I will play the Call of Duty video for you so you can see a similar crash happened a week ago in America and nothing could be done at that speed. Let me show you the video. Guys, you can find it on Reno Omokri's page because somebody sent it to me yesterday. And we're going to do a good examination. In fact, I'm going to download it from Reno Omokri's page because I can't zoom out. All right, so here is the video. the picture. You know what? I'm going to use my Fold because this is a bigger phone, Fold 7. So whatever you see, you can zoom properly so you guys can have a clear picture. That's what I want us to do. We are going to do a bit of investigative journalism. What's his name again? What's the name of the person I mentioned today? Reno Omokri. Fantastic. So this is the picture. So maybe I don't even need to download it. I'll just show it to you from Reno's page. Just show it to you right here from Reno's page. I hope you guys have audio. Do you guys have audio? So let me zoom this. Can you see the road? Amara. Amara. Please come. Come. Your hand clean? Yes. Oh yeah, come. Put your hand here and help me zoom this thing. Can you see the way I'm zooming it? Zoom it in such a way that it's like this so we can see the road. Hey, bring it out there. Bring it. Zoom it more. Return it a bit. All right. So guys, let's take notes now. This is where the road itself ends. This is the rough tarmac on the side of the road. And this is the dust by the side of the road. How can you say a trailer parked here, release it a bit, is on this road? Please, guys, let's look at it. Zoom it in again. That car you can see is going. That car is going. Look at how much space there is. Where does the road end? The road ends, this is the road, the tarmac ends here. There is still a bit of road till here. This is dust. Look at how much on the dirt the trailer is. Guys, I want you to look at this. This is the evidence. Look at it carefully. This, can you release the picture again? Can you say this trailer was on the road? Another car can pass between the trailer and the road. Are you seeing it? Thank you, Amarachi. Another car can actually pass between the trailer and the road, and the car will not be on the road. You can park a car here, and that car will still not be on the road. Was the trailer moved after the accident? Nope. This is a picture taken immediately. The car was evacuated. And go and look at the videos of the car during the accident. You will see that clear gap. It's there. So somebody said the incident happened in his front. Let's hear him out. Let him tell us his own side of the story.
Okay, Salam.
Well done, no? Salam alaikum.
I'm an officer.
You are a police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Okay. So, tell us, you said the accident happened in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. From your own perspective, what happened?
Okay. This is Nigeria. Okay. In Nigeria, we know we are not safe. We are not safe with the trucks. The trucks parking at the road. And normally, we used to have road safety. We used to have different accidents. But what I see there, that it happened in my presence. Okay, the guy was passing. The guy was, but he's speeding because normally there's he come with speed.
Hmm.
Okay, so the bike coming because there was
Are you
bike
Yoruba?
coming and it's going.
What tribe are you?
Oh, me, I'm Igbo.
Igbo. Okay, speak pidgin. More talk pidgin. Because if you even fit chook small Igbo inside, so that everybody go fit hear us well. Because some people dey where they listen to me, we know to hear English. So more talk how it take happen. From waiting
Okay,
you see.
so look at tell you how it happen. It happen say as soon they come, you understand?
Yes.
As soon they come, there was another bike coming. So he was coming with the speed. So we did not control it again. Are you with me? He cannot control it again because the bike coming with passenger is coming with no control.
Okay, so make I see your face. I know if you see you well.
Cannot control it.
Sorry, hold on. Let's imagine saying that the road be this.
Yeah.
The road, say the road now coming and going or only going one way?
No, it's coming and go road.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's coming and go road. So that is why they make it wide. Like there will be more space.
May we see your face? I don't know if you see your face. Now just the ceiling that they see.
Okay.
It's better like that. Yes.
So there will be more space. People to follow through. So that is why where the truck park, it already block this more space from it. So the government cannot clear, like, you know, that place is like it's not part of the road. But it's part of the road because the government they cannot include because the let me say the financial they cannot conclude together. So they need to divide it and do where they can fulfill it to the end. So that is where the truck park. So it park it there. So it's still.
So did the truck park on the road, or did the truck clear well away from the road?
It's part of the road. It's
okay.
Part of the road. So let me just tell you, when the motor is coming, this guy cannot control. They cannot control again because the passenger coming with his own vehicle with uncontrollable because was coming with speed too, and this guy too was coming with speed. So the only thing he can just do is that it's what we call emergency. The speed. It's not know that this truck is already parking there. It's an emergency to him. Okay? So let me say the brake is not catchable. Because even though this is catchable, there's amount of speed you speed, even though you hold some brake.
You no go fit walk.
Thank you. So that is it. The speed is too much. And he dodged from the truck coming. He dodged from it. That's why he hit the truck backing. So that is exactly what happened. And immediately his two friends were in a fatal accident already. So incident just that everybody was surprised that even himself is even safe. You
heard the noise of where they jammed the.
Yes, everything. Had it.
Where you dey? You dey that side of the road, or you dey somewhere you can't run go the place?
No, me. I'm already. I'm not on. That day I was going somewhere. Okay, I was on the other road. So we are going somewhere. Thank God that we are not even in that road because we are in that road. That must happen to everybody will take it together. So thank God that we are in the other road already. So incident happened between them with the trailer. So that is what happened that day.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you
Definitely.
so much.
Thank you, my sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Please, all I want is please continue sharing, giving them like continue doing your good because
Thank you.
everybody in the country is watching and you are like to be with people who is ready to give all those people the way. Okay, so thank you so much. May God bless you too.
And may God bless you too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
God bless
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
man. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So anybody else who was at the scene, if you want to share information, you are welcome. I'm not bringing people on to discuss except you were at the scene. So thank you. Now, I want to go back to where we were. You see, there's systemic failure in Nigeria. Nobody can run away from that. There's systemic failure. But how do we blame overspeeding on systemic failure? How he's the one thing we caught. He said the trailer was on the road. We saw the picture. In my opinion, the trailer was off the road. It was overspeeding and dangerous overtaking. FRSC and I think the police said it was dangerous overtaking. I know what's happening. It's a dual carriage. That's why I say going and coming. Going and coming means a dual carriageway. Means cars are going like this. Some cars are going in opposite directions. Now, sometimes on those narrow roads, people want to quickly overtake and get in front. Overtaking on those roads can be very dangerous. Overtaking, because I've seen it happen before. Overtaking on those roads can be very dangerous. And sometimes when you overtake, and at the same time another person is coming on that, the person is coming with speed, you didn't anticipate, you had already gone, you had overtaken it to the side, you now try to start matching brake, but you can't get back into your own lane. So it's either you hit somewhere here or you try to veer off the road. In my humble opinion, the biggest culprit remains overspeeding. Bigger than anything else. In my humble opinion, I stand corrected. We get new information every day. In my humble opinion, the biggest culprit is overspeeding and reckless driving. Now, if at that crucial speed when you're overspeeding, you lose a tire, because I was discussing with Dr. Ned today, if you lose a tire at high speed, there will be a tendency for you to lose control of the vehicle. But the vehicle did not somersault. Normally, when you lose a tire, the vehicle starts to somersault, especially if you go and apply brake. If you are driving, always remind yourself that if you have a brake failure, never, if you pop a tire, don't press the brake. Don't press the brake. If you have a tire failure, I don't think that's, for me, the narrative of bust tire, I personally find it questionable. I find it questionable. What I find easier to believe is dangerous overtaking, If the trailer was not there and they met a tree, or they met the guardrail, or cement, was it Lagos Ibadan? Where exactly did this happen? It doesn't look like tire issue to me. Normal tire issue. Tire burst. If you match brake, it goes somersault. Or a light pole, God bless you. Malgosha. And Nigeria, I did 52 hours of class for UK to get my driver's license. After third attempt of practical, you have to undergo strenuous. I understand and I agree. We also have to learn how to obey speed limits. Speed thrills. Let me tell you a hand. If Anthony Joshua's car was going at 60 kilometers per hour and it hit a car that was speeding at 150, you will get that same damage from the momentum. So 60 going again and 150 hit it, you get that same damage. But the trailer was standing still. So I wanted to do a bit of preaching here. If you witnessed the accident, though, I want you to share your thoughts with us. Sandra said you can't do 60 kilometers per hour on a highway, at least 100 kilometers per hour. That is the standard. In Nigeria, yes, we all do with a run, but it is risky. It is risky. What he just told you is not the truth. The road is not two-way. The video I shared with Chari, we shared clearly shows one lane going and the other coming. Brains, did you send me a video? Bryce, if you did send me a video, give me a few moments. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. If you actually did send me a video, let me check it out. Okay. Video of the road. Alrighty, so. Oh, God bless you, brother. God bless you, brother, for sending us this. God bless you, brother. God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Bryce BN, I think you have even debunked the soldiers, the policeman story. Now I'm going to show you this video, guys. This is a video from the scene. God bless you. In fact, let me show you this video with my Fold 7 because I think it has a bigger screen. So I want you to watch this video of the road. I think it's only slightly bigger. Okay. All right, so we're gonna watch the video now. So we're gonna watch the video. Yeah, so that is the video. Guys, you are making noise. That's the video. So now I want you to watch this. Oops, okay. Okay. Where did I see the video just now? There was video now, just here's the video. Okay, now watch the video. You can see the road is not dual carriageway, it's actually going. Look at how far off the road the trailer is. Come on, come on, come on. That's the road. See where the trailer was parked. See the distance. See now. Brother, thank you for sharing this evidence with us. This trailer is off the road. The trailer is off the road, completely off the road. I may be wrong, but you guys saw that evidence. That trailer was not on the road. In between the trailer and the road, there is space for one car to pass. Maybe the truck should not have been there. Sorry. Okay, so the guy sent me a video and said in case they delete the video, he has even sent me the full video. I'll also download it on my other phone and I'll give a proper analysis. It was in broad daylight. Thank you guys for this. The road was on the dirt road, clearly so. Clearly so. Make we blame Nigeria for waiting Nigeria they guilty of. Mo no blame Nigeria for waiting Nigeria no know about. Yes, we have systemic failure in the country. Someone says, show again. I was on TikTok. So I'm going to show it to people on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, I'll show the video once more on Instagram. I can't show it on Facebook because people come and claim my video for copyright. So I can't show it on YouTube and I can't show it on Facebook. But I'm going to show it on TikTok and I'm going to show it on Instagram. So we're going to start first of all with TikTok. Instagram, you guys have already seen it. So I'm flipping the camera on TikTok now. All of you, sorry guys, thank you for popping my money gun on TikTok and appreciating my work. Now you can see it. Can you see the road? Can you see the trailer? Can you see how far away the road is from the trailer? Can you guys see how far away the road is from the trailer? Look at the road. If you have conscience, would you really say this? Look at the road. Can you see that? Can you see the road? Can you see how far a car can pass between the trailer and the road and not be on the road? Do you agree with me, TikTok? A car can pass between the trailer and the road and the car will not be on the tarmac. On the asphalt. The trailer is clearly in the dirt off the asphalt. If you look at the road here, where the road ends, the white line is the middle of the road. So the road ends there. In between the road, a bus, not even a small car, can pass. The bus will pass between the trailer and the road, and the bus will not be on the road, and the bus will not hit the trailer. I'm showing it over and over again for the TikTok family. Watch it. The truck is okay. I'm showing it again now on Instagram. Watch. Watch the difference. Jesomao, thank you for your gift. Thank you so much, Jesomao. Can you see? Look at it. I want you to study something. Can you see where the middle of the road is the white marker? You see where the road ends? You see where the dirt starts? Between where the road ends and the trailer, a car can pass. The car will not touch the trailer and the car will not touch the road. That is how far off the road the trailer is. Look at it. Guys, watch. Just follow it. Look at where the road ends. Look how far away the trailer is. Trailer, they useless. Trailer, they nonsense that they do. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But in this instance, it is unfair for us to blame the trailer. They were overtaking, overspeeding, and they lost control, in my opinion. That's what happened. Someone said, I need to speak with eyewitnesses. The car somersaulted and was skidding off the road. The trailer had prevented that. I wish I can speak to eyewitnesses. That's why my platform is made available. You see, when Escort and Bulletproof, they pass, you know the way that they move. Wow. Asma, please come and join me live. Asama, darling. Please help me coordinate these people. It's overspeeding. For a bulletproof car to crumble like that, that car was going at speed. And earlier on, I showed you a video of the Call of Duty guy. I'm going to show this once again on TikTok, and I'm going to show this on Instagram. So I'm going to show this on TikTok because TikTok does not give me, what's this thing called? They will not come and say copyright. Asama, my darling, God bless you. Jessamao, if you're also available, as I'm rounding off, you can talk about your foundation. I just wanted to preach. You understand first. Okay. So Asama, how are you doing? Good evening. I want to show you a video. TikTok guys, I want to play a video for you. TikTok guys, I want to play a video for you. Hi everyone. Now watch this. Now, can you see? Now this happened in America 22nd. On the 2nd will have been about a week ago actually. This is the guy who founded COD. Oops, sorry. I was holding it down. So just watch this. He's coming out of the tunnel in his Ferrari. Boom. Hits the sidewall. The guys rush there and try to remove him. I don't know if you guys are seeing. Yeah. The guys rush to the scene. I don't want to play the audio because I don't own its copyright. And everything is copywritten these days. Even passing accident. So they rush there. You can see the guys are rushing there. You can see them rushing from all angles and trying to pull him out before the car explodes. The guy by, you know, make him. This happened. This happened in the United States of America a week ago. Founder of COD, the game. I want to show it to you guys on Instagram again, just in case you missed it. I want you to pay attention to this video. I'm going to show it to you. Just pay attention. Then I'm going to show you some evidence. So you can see the Ferrari coming out and hitting the guardrail. It did not hit a trailer, it just hit the wall. If there was no wall, it would have hit the mountain. If there was no mountain, it would have hit a tree. At that speed, there's nothing that can be done. You can see the Ferrari. Now I'm going to show you something with the Ferrari 296. Okay? Now you can see them dragging him out. That's this founder of COD. That's them dragging him out, trying to save him. But he ended up losing his life. Now, I want you to watch something. I'm going to show you something. Sorry, I can't do this for everybody because we are watching on 4 different platforms. I want to show you something with a 296. This car is a Ferrari 296. You understand? So I want you to watch this. Just keep watching. Keep watching. I'm going to pause it right here. How can I pause this? So, I just need pause. That's it. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, that's it. You know what I want you to watch? I want you to watch this spoiler. That spoiler only activates at speed. It cannot be activated manually. The spoiler remained activated because the car was struck at speed. Do you understand? Okay, that's not him. They were 2 in the car. They were able to pull 1 person out. Oh, okay. Can you see that spoiler? So, at a certain speed, very little can be done. If you hear the audio, you hear the Ferrari braking. Out of the tunnel is already braking. Now remember that the Lexus no get brake compared to that Ferrari. The Ferrari has, I think, 18-inch carbon ceramic brakes. Coming in with carbon ceramic brakes activated, and they still failed, shows the kind of speed that he was going at. And there is very little you can do. Marigold, if you are not a witness, let me just bring you up, say hello. If you were not at the accident scene, I don't want anybody who was not at the scene to talk. If you are not on the scene, I don't want anybody who was. So we don't. How far were you at the scene?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my darling. Where are you?
I'm on a long journey.
Okay, I'm not bringing anybody that was not at the scene that we're talking about. So we'll talk later, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, my darling. God bless you. So, guys, please, if you were not, the car lost traction. At that, if the car lost traction at 80 kilometers per hour, nothing for do them. Therefore, just wound. Therefore, just wound. Someone said if everybody is driving at 100 kilometers per hour and a car is driving at 6, that car was not going, that Anthony Joshua car was not going 100 kilometers per hour. That's not 100 kilometers per hour impact. Let's watch a video on impact at different speed so you guys can understand. Car impacts. SUV. Let's put an SUV. Lexus SUV. SUV impacts at different speeds. At different speeds. I want you to see it. So somebody has broken it down here properly. Let's watch this. Impact at low speeds, under 10 miles per hour. At very low speeds, crashes typically result in minimal structural damage, though cosmetic issues may occur. Lexus vehicles come equipped with low-speed frontal collision avoidance, blah, 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 blah. Impact at mid speeds, 10 to 30 miles per hour. Vehicle damage, crumpling of the body panels, and protective frame alignment. Airbags may deploy. Occupant injury, even at 30 miles per hour, the force of impact can cause injuries such as whiplash, broken bones, or concussions without proper restraints. Whiplash is when your spine does like this, like a whip. Now, impacts at crash test speeds, that is 31 to 40 miles per hour. Safety organizations like the IHS and Euro NCAP conduct rigorous testing at specific speeds, generally around 31 miles per hour, 50 kilometers per hour, for offset frontal tests, and up to around 40 miles per hour for full width rigid barrier tests to evaluate a vehicle's protective capabilities. Lexus SUVs generally perform well in these controlled tests with features like 8 airbags and robust construction. However, crash tests on modern Lexus RX models have shown some risk to rear seat passengers in updated moderate overlap front tests, where shoulder belts moved too far upwards, increasing risk to the neck and abdomen. That is a Lexus RX. RX is the small one. What Anthony Joshua was in was an LX 570 to be precise, in my opinion. Impact at speeds over 40 miles per hour. Increased force, the kinetic energy involves a collision exponential with speed, not a linear small increase in speed, can have massive effects on the outcome, severe damage. Real world accounts of high speed Lexus SUV accidents describe extensive damage, sometimes even to vehicles designed with extra reinforcements, indicating the extreme forces at play. Life-threatening injuries. Crashes at high speed often result in life-threatening injuries or fatalities, while Lexus SUVs are designed for safety. The fundamental physics of high-speed impact mean that even the most robust vehicles has limitations. So that is for speeds above, speeds over 40 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour is 100 kilometers. There's no 120. At 120, you are gone. At 120, it's about 70 miles an hour. The gentleman who sent the video said he sent okay. All right, so the gentleman has shared a video, and this is from YouTube now. Okay, I'm trying to get it to play. It's not playing on my iPhone. So let me try and play it on. Continue. Let me try and play it on my Samsung. Okay, it's playing on my Samsung. Lexus LX crash test. Okay. So we're going to watch this. Guys, just hold on. Let me set the table for us. Very good. Now, when you watch this video, tell me which of the tests do you think it is? So let's start. So this is the first speed, 30 kilometers per hour. This is what 60 kilometers per hour looks like. This is what 90 kilometers per hour looks like. This is what 120 looks like. This is what 150 looks like. And this is what 180 looks like. Once again, 30 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. You see, it hasn't even gotten inside the car. 90 kilometers per hour, there's issues to the passenger. 120. Now look at it. 150. 180 kilometers per hour. This is what it looks like here. So the damage, because now this damage is directed to the front of the vehicle. So the whole front with the engine absorbed it. If it came to the side, I think between 150 and 180, look at 180 damage. This is the damage. It's either 150, look at it. This is 30 kilometers per hour. Look at 60, barely even getting into the car. Look at 90, only slightly. Look at 120. It don't really, now look at 150. Then look at 180. So, watching that video, God bless you, brother. Thank you. You have made my work easy. It couldn't have been, you know what I was saying yesterday? I said, judging by that damage, it doesn't look like anything that will be going less than 150. At least between 150 and 180. Someone said this is completely different from what happened. How is it completely different? It's not different. The only thing is, this one was struck by the side. It still had the engine in front. So they still have protection from the engine. Okay, Bamidele wants to come on for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm not bringing anybody on today unless you were at the scene. So Damilola, I'm going to give you your 2 minutes. Thank you, everybody watching on TikTok. God bless you. YouTube, Facebook. We're trying to have a serious conversation about this. Yeah, brother, how are you doing? Go ahead.
Good morning from here. I'm speaking from Houston, Texas. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. This is my second time coming on your live. Before I say what I want to say, I thought they said they were going on a convoy. Could they validate from the security details going behind them to tell them, was there truly a tire burst, which I doubt? From my experience, I 90% support your suggestion, but in my own opinion, let me tell you what I feel that happened. One, I think they were going on the left lane, which is the fast lane, and maybe the person in front of Anthony's car was going at a slower speed, and the driver was like, oh my God, this guy is slowing me down. Let me overtake him from the right lane. But unfortunately, the driver did not validate clearance from the person sitting beside him. Usually, when we're doing stunt driving like that, you will validate from the person sitting beside you, please, let me look on your side. Is it okay? I want to make a right side overtaking. And if the person tells you, yes, it's okay, then you go blindly. Because you are relying on the judgment of the passenger beside you. However, since I think the car was a hired car or something, there is no that familiarity between the driver and the Anthony's crew guy. So the driver is not comfortable enough to ask the passenger beside him for clearance. So he made a blind judgment that it will be okay. By the time he pulled up to the right side, straight to the trailer has nothing to do. The trailer
I disagree with you. The trailer was too far away.
Yeah,
If they were overtaking on the road, there is no way we'll have
Yes.
gotten to the trailer.
There's no way. So the driver pulled out aimlessly, recklessly to the right side. And by the time he was trying to overtake somebody in his front. So by the time he pulled out to the right, there was no room for him to go back. So he just went straight to the trailer. That is my own opinion that I think that happened. But the security detail convoy going behind them, they are the one we're going to rely on to actually tell us what actually happened. That's just my
Thank you very
contribution
much
to
for
it.
your contribution, and God bless you, brother.
You are very welcome. I
Thank you
appreciate it.
very
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Please help me press X.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. Somebody said, why are people saying mirror? Do people use mirror to look at what is in front of you? Timoski, thank you for that. Even if there was a video cam, the lawyers will not allow them to release it because they will want to either prepare a defense or prepare an offense. So, I want to end with a sermon. I'm not going to make it too preachy, but here is where I want to end. I'm going to come back a little later so we can chit chat and talk about other things. But first of all, let me draw a conclusion, a logical conclusion from this. I want to pray because I want to read Bible. I'm not going to do more than 15 minutes. So those of you that don't like my sermons, don't worry, I'll not let you get bored. But there's something else I want to address. Heavenly Father, I thank you for giving us the opportunity to gather in your name. I'd like us to share your word for a few minutes. Please bless us in such a way that we may understand and we may deliver your word. In Yahushua's name we pray. Amen. So, there's one of the narratives that's been going around saying Anthony Joshua was saved by God. I want us to examine a few Bible verses, not too many, just a few. Thank you very much for your question. I like the way you put it. Ogun Tibeju. Oluwaseun Samuel. He said, respected man, why do you say God didn't save Anthony Joshua? If everybody asks me questions like this, I will not curse anybody out. God bless you, dear brother, for your question. You don't even have to agree with me. I'll just share my thoughts. And if they resonate with you, fine. If they don't resonate with you, still fine. So, first Bible verse is J-Lo. Can you read Bible for me? I don't know if J-Lo is still here. I don't know if J-Lo is still here. Oh, awesome. She's still here. J-Lo, please come and read Bible for me. I'm begging you. And the Bible verse is Isaiah chapter 47. Sorry, I said 47. Isaiah 45 verse 7. And the Bible says, I form the light and I create darkness. I bring prosperity and I create disaster. I, the Lord, do all these things. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yes, we can go on and say, God saved Anthony Joshua. The question now is, did God buy those two people? The two young men who died, was it God that bought them? Because if we say God saved Anthony Joshua, remember there were three people. Two died, one was saved. We say God bought Anthony Joshua's friends, or we say the devil bought Anthony Joshua's friends. I'm going somewhere with this and I want you to come with me. You need to understand that Nigerians put too much in the hands of the spiritual. There is too much of your life that is not in your control. Is in the control of the spiritual. Because that is how your mentality has evolved. You inherited this from your parents. Your parents give to Caesar what is God's and give to God what is Caesar's. God has created processes, systems, structures, and substructures. When I tell people God did not create you, people get very upset. If you have sickle cell that you clearly inherited from your parents, how do you tell me that God created you? And then you use that same mouth to say God is perfect. How can a perfect God create you that has sickle cell? How can you tell me that it was God that created Angelina Jolie? Meanwhile, she inherited from her mother the gene for Bobby cancer. Angelina Jolie had to remove her two Bobby because she was predisposed towards having Bobby cancer. Isaiah 45 verse 7. How can you look at a child with Down syndrome and tell me that a God who is perfect created that child? Is that child perfect? We can lie to ourselves and we can be economical with the truth. But the moment we start understanding our own responsibility in this world, the moment we start taking accountability for the things that we do in this world, the easier it will be for us to fix our structural problems. Malgosha gave us a perspective. God created the process. God created the process of reproduction. You just latched onto the process. God didn't make you. Look how short you are. Look how short you are. Person we were like winch, now God create them. So how can you tell me that the same God that created Agbani Darego is the same God that created you? You way if they won't carry you go out to dinner, now only nights that they carry you go. Because they carry you go during the day, you go scare them. You never see those way and we come house where all the children begin crying. And you want to tell me, you see your papa say war. He come marry your mama with short war. What were you expecting them to have? As a woman wey dey short, try not to marry a short man. If you marry a short man, go and look at his family. If he has tall people in his family, but only in short, you can marry him. But in mama short, in papa short, all in brothers, all of them two like Kukuti. Or what to Rito Rumogbe, you can't go marry him. There is a very popular dwarf on social media. He married a woman, and their child has dwarfism. So you tell me it is God that created that dwarf child? Will you tell me that child is perfect? When you want to come out something for fridge, you go climb stool, reach fridge. We are not talking of top of shelf. God did not create you. That's an excuse. Ọlọ́run ló dá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ò dá anybody. You are a product of 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents, and 32 great-great-great-grandparents. It took you, a father and a mother, to make you. It took a father and a mother to make your father, and it took a father and a mother to make your mother. So if you took 2 people to make, those people that made you took two people to make, making 4 people. Then if you go back 1 more generation, you have 8 people. Because every single human being on earth requires 2 people. So you are a pool. A gene pool. God bless you, taste buds. That was contributed to, nothing to do with God, and everything to do with who you selected to reproduce with. That is why you will meet some people who have athletic tendencies. That's why you meet some people who like to bench. You look inside there, you go see, say their papa gets stamina for bench. Their grandpa gets stamina for bench. They get stamina for bench. Then you look at men that never used to cheat on their wives, that no get stamina to bench. You go see, say, now so their children too go be. So those ones, when you date man when no guest, because one girl don't complain to me, say she date one guy, you know the person I'm talking about, that was dating that guy in the UK, in the US, and came and said, Baba, they go date together. The girl go begin, they ask the guy, say, you know, knock me. The guy can't say, is that what I came to the world to come and do? You remember that person I'm talking about? Is that what I came? The girl almost ran mad. And he doesn't cheat. But he doesn't cheat. But he will touch you once or twice a month at best. There are some people that will touch you 5 times a day. And the worst ones. I live with one of my guys. His name starts with A. Everybody know him for Cool FM that year. You know within triples. We're much younger then. So we dey house. The person will go tell you this story. I'm not going to mention the name, but we dey house. This guy carrying girlfriend overnight. We're watching ball, eating suya, drinking champagne. You all begin to hear the bed, they hit the wall. 1 hour straight. Then they go stop. Take a break for maybe another 2 hours. The next thing, they don't start again. All night. You go to hear the girl, they shout, the girl, they shout, the girl, they shout. After they finish, this guy go drop in girlfriend for house. On his way back, he still carry ash. He carry OS come. After performance all night, where we not sleep, he can't go drop the girl with car for her house. On his way back, he carry OS. Some of you, if now you do that one, you know if you do anything again for another 1 week. On his way back, he carry the next girl. Many people do not understand that there are many strengths, many weaknesses that are inherited. Women, for instance, who have their external genitalia, that part that starts with C, if it is bigger than average and sticks out more than average and rubs against her underwear, she will be more, the tendency for her to be aroused will be much more than a woman who has it hidden. I've met women who are aroused by their biology and their chemistry 3-4 times a day. And I've met women who don't want to be touched more than once or twice a month. So sometimes the fact that you can resist the urge is not because you are better. It's because you are lucky your biology and your chemistry. Not be like the one way, if he hook you, you go find person who go do am. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to you. There are people like that. And their mothers were like that, and their grandmothers were like that. It runs in the family. Even things like intelligence. In my department, sociology, University of Ibadan, the first class we had was a man in his 70s. The second one we had was the year before I graduated. There was no first class in my set. Our highest graduating student was Emmanuel Ejizu. He finished with a 2-1. He was the best graduating student of my class. He finished with a 2-1. There was no first class. I can call him now and ask him. The father got first class in the 70s. The daughter got first class in the 90s. You are a product of a process. I want you to look at somebody and tell them you are a product of a process. And God does not interfere in the process. Because it is not a process if he did the process and then comes to rig the process. Because what you want God to do for you is to come and rig your process. God is not, no matter how hard you pray, no matter how much you fast, Nigeria cannot play against Portugal and win the World Cup. Nigeria cannot play against Argentina and win the World Cup, no matter how hard you try to rig the process, because there is a process. God is not INEC. Thank you very much. But you see, there is a way. But you see, there is a way God interferes. God cannot interfere in reproduction. But God can give you insight into the kind of partner you want to choose. But first of all, you have to understand the process. You have to understand that reproduction is a process. And you have to understand your commitment to the process. If you want healthy children, You must make sure that while you are trying to reproduce, your diet is good, your exercise level is good, you are not under stress, you are not wearing tight underwear and soaking in hot tubs as a man. You are putting in your best. Secondly, you are choosing a good reproductive partner. You go to your wife's house, observe her mother. Many of her mother's genes will be transferred to your children. Observe her father before you make the choice. You are not choosing only her. You are choosing her grandmother. You are choosing her grandfather. You are choosing from their family gene pool on both sides of her family. It is beyond genotype. Genotype is one of the many things that are involved. Same thing with a woman. So how does prayer work in this instance? You tell God what you want. I've married a husband that has defective genes, and then we are praying to have a good child. It doesn't work like that. The prayer starts before you find the husband. If you want to interfere with a God process, the only thing God can do for you is give you revelation. Father, this is what I want. What do I have to become to attract what I want? How do I recognize what I want? The only Ojoro God can do for you in this life is to give you insight. He cannot avoid the accident because the structure is in place. If God saves you, he will have to buy 200 people to save you. Do you realize? Have you heard of the butterfly effect? The flutter of the wing of a butterfly can cause an earthquake somewhere else. Everything you interfere with changes the world on a non-linear level. So if you don't want short children, you're going to have to choose a non-short partner. If you don't want short children, God is not going to come and help you rearrange which of your husband's sperm will meet with which of your own ovum to give you the perfect zygote. No. When you walk with God, because God is in you and God is around you, God is going to let you have perception. It is through your perception that you can pick. He has given you choice. He can't influence your choice. He can only let you be perceptive to the outcome of your choice. That is why in the Free Nation we pray only 3 prayers: revelation, instruction, and direction. God cannot do anything beyond those things. Anything else you are looking for is now magic. God can reveal to you, instruct you, and direct you if you are perceptive to him. God does not save anybody. If he could not save the disciples of Christ, why do you think he's coming to save you? J-Lo, please read Acts chapter 7 from verse 55 off the top of my head. You are looking for magicians. That's why your morning prayer devotions are always full. You are not looking for God. You are looking for Simon the sorcerer, who is going to try to use sorcery to beguile you. God is not going to save you at the expense of another person. God is not going to give Nigeria the World Cup at the expense of Portugal's practice. God is not going to give Nigeria the World Cup at the expense of Argentina's labor. J-Lo, I accepted your request. Acts chapter 7 verse 55. How will God save you when he did not save Stephen, who was working for him? God bless you, the pride. Somebody say we get Osimhen, we get Osimhen. Osimhen is a genius. But is everybody else in the team a genius? Are the people packaging the team together geniuses? Only Osimhen cannot play against Argentina. There has to be coaches. There has to be the people selecting the team. The politics, you see the Nigerian factor. There is the subtle and there is the overwhelming. Timoski said, I believe God can save someone, but it's something I cannot really explain. Because in all honesty, the only way God can save you is by giving you a revelation and a direction and instruction. The only way it cannot happen is if you are not there. That's the only way. The only way for God to save you in that situation is if you are not there. Or if you get there and your spirit chooses the wrong seat or the right seat. God will still talk to his people, not the people that go to church, those that are connected to him. And he will tell you. You see, once you don't dey waka with God, it just be like husband and wife. You come home, you get the way your wife go quiet, or you get the way your wife go to talk, you go know say something dey wrong. Growing up, I had one of my friends when we were younger. His dad would come home and swear at them, and they will all be laughing. His dad used to use the F word on his kids. That's the first. I used it on my kids too. I learned it from the guy's dad. They'll just come and shout, well, all of you effing idiots. And he said, oh, come, we are here, daddy. Welcome back home. So the first time I heard it, I used to panic. They said, no, don't worry. That's how my daddy talks. Don't mind him. He watches too many American movies. One day, the father just came home. Like, my name is Ifedayo Olarinde. The father just said at the door, Ifedayo Olarinde. He mentioned the sons. The boy just began to tremble. All of them just said, oh, you don't enter and waiting happen. And true to God, the boy entered trouble. They don't leave. They don't say when their papa come inside, come in, they call them mother F's. They know say na play their papa they play. But the day we call them name, just no say, Oti Shelle, waiting you do. They begin to ask themselves, waiting you to do. I don't do anything. Na lie. Daddy no fit call you name like that. You get waiting you do. True, you do something. If you've lived with a wife long enough, sometimes your wife is not saying anything. She's just quiet. Just know there's something wrong. When you walk with the God that lives inside you long enough, you will know when he's talking. And he talks when you are quiet. Anybody that's ever experienced God before will know that God talks when you are quiet, not when you are shouting and making a fool of yourself, doing rabo, rebebebebe, ragagagaga, wobobobo. God has no time for that bull BS. God talks when you shut up. 2026 is the year when you shut the F up. Shut up. You've talked too much. What you call praying is you gibberishing like pagans. Do not repeat your words like the pagans do in their babble. Pagans babble all day, thinking that God will hear them for their many words. Matthew chapter 6 is clear. And when you pray, do not babble on and on like the pagans do, believing that God will hear them because they speak many words. 2026 is the year when you shut the F up and you listen. Your pastors that are gathering you to do 1 hour prayer, they are making trillions of it. It is a whole industry. The church is their warehouse and you are their goods. You are the trade your pastor engages in. Let me tell you something. If it was not lucrative, nobody will live on anybody else's remnants. Your remnants are so much that your pastor's children, grandchildren, their entire lives can be sustained by your remnants. The reason why you are the way you are is because you have not understood that religion is an enterprise. You are the commodity. Your pastor's church is his warehouse, his office. When you go to church on Sunday, you are not going to the house of God. You are going to your pastor's place of primary assignment. You will make a lot of sense and learn more if you sit at home in 2026 and you shut up. Pray less, fast less, shut up more. God is talking all the time. And another thing you need to do is you need to break the barriers. Very important. You need to break the barriers of generational stupidity. Your parents inherited the stupidity of their parents and you inherited theirs. 2026 is when you shut up. Enough is enough. In the Free Nation, we do our 1 hour weekly prayer. Anytime you feel down during the week, pray to God. Nobody's going to tell you not to pray to God. But if you are praying for 1 hour a day, you are trying to tell God what to do. And you cannot do it. Zip it. Thank you, Malosha. Zip it. Find his true word. Don't let an idiot interpret the Bible to you. A pagan is better than a misled Christian. It's better for you to go and worship your Ifa Jeje, if you have original teachers of Ifa, than go to Pentecostal to go and learn Christianity. It is better that you go worship Ifa or you go to mosque and learn proper Islam than you enter Pentecostal and learn stupid type of Christianity that bears resemblance with Satanism and no resemblance with the message of Christ or Paul. They will make God look wicked and stupid because they built a faith on the strength of their ignorance. God did not save Anthony Joshua. Neither did the devil buy his friends. The world is a process. If he had sat on the wrong seat, or he had cancelled the trip, it's not what they are saying that we'll be saying now. Life is binary. It's either on or off. Every second of your life. From the moment you wake up in your bed, you have two choices: continue sleeping or get up. If you get up, what are you going to do? Sit on the edge of your bed or stand? If you sit, what are you going to do? You will notice that your whole world is binary. You kill this switch or you kill this one. It's either 1 or 0. And at every point in your life, you have the ability to choose between 1 and 0. The only influence God can have on your life is the choice of your binary codes 1 or 0. You are like God's simulation. You are like God's program. He can tell you what's going to happen if you press 1, and he can tell you what's going to happen if you press 0. But he's not going to say it to you in English. Because you have choice, and you've got to figure it out. But how are you ever going to figure anything out when you are too busy blabbing away like a pagan, calling yourself a Christian, and living your life like a Satanist? I want to end here by informing you of your strengths. I want to end here by informing you of your strengths and your weaknesses. Physical is what controls spiritual, not the other way around. The spiritual can reveal to the physical, but it is the physical that controls the spiritual. Walk with this in 2026. The spiritual can reveal to the physical, but can never control the physical. You are not a spiritual being, you are a physical being. Anything you do in the physical scatters the spiritual or arranges the spiritual. Anthony Joshua was saved for whatever reason that he sat in the seat he sat in. And let me tell you, sometimes my wife has very long legs. So if we get an Uber driver that has short legs, she will sit behind the Uber driver and I'll sit in the owner's corner. Sometimes when the Uber driver is tall, my wife can't sit behind him. So she sits in the other chair so she can move the chair forward, and now manage to sit there. Anything can determine what happens in your life, but you're the one that's going to press the button. God cannot press it for you. God can just show you. If you are perceptive enough, close my door. God can just show you, if you are perceptive enough, what is going to happen. The choice of where he sat is what saved him. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your gifts on TikTok, Instagram. People know who could give us anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Last day of 2025. We don't have crossover service. I think crossover service is that time when you sat down in your house and used your brain and thought about your life by yourself. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. Sometimes waiting you like no good for you. And sometimes waiting you know like not good for you. Now you know. You are a product of choices you made and choices that made you. What are the choices you made? You decided to stay at home instead of going to the east. You made the choice. What are choices that made you? Your father chose your mother. There were 3 girls, but your father decided to choose the one that did BBL. Those are choices that made you. You didn't make the choice. As a girl, your parents decided to have you circumcised at 1 year old. Even if you didn't want to agree, what could you have done? Those are choices that made you. Today you're paying for it. You're a product of 2 types of choices. The ones you made and the ones that made you. You can't pray against the ones that made you. But you can work in God's sync or in sync with God to help you make the right choices. 2026 is that year where you made the right choice. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year in advance.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Asama, I'm going to come back in about 2.5 hours.
Okay.
So we're going to gist. We're going to make it a little bit more relaxed.
That's all right.
God bless you. Thank you so much, my TikTok family. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. We're coming back in 2 hours to gist. Malgosha, thank you very much. J-Lo, I sent you a request. You didn't come. The gentleman who sent me all those videos, thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Jessamao, thank you for your gifts. God bless you. I'm coming back in 2 hours. Come prepared. Yeah.
Okay. How you doing?
Very well, thank you, my darling. How are you doing?
Good, good. At the freeze, we have to try to see how we can promote this foundation